Hey, Falcons fans, buckle up, because the 2025 season is shaping up to be a wild ride. The Atlanta Falcons are standing at a crossroads, with a young defensive star ready to explode and a trio of must-win games that could define their postseason dreams. If you thought last offseason was a roller coaster, wait until you hear what's brewing now. From a pint-sized cornerback with giant potential to a schedule packed with high-stakes drama, this is the season where Atlanta could finally soar or crash spectacularly. And here's the kicker. There's another storyline simmering in the background, one that could flip the script on this team's future. Curious? But first, if you're a true Atlanta Falcons fan, don't wait. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Only 1% of viewers actually subscribe. Let's change that. A small action that makes a huge difference. The rise of Clark Phillips III, Atlanta's secret weapon? Let's start with the name on every Falcons fan's lips, Clark Phillips III. If you haven't been paying attention to this guy, it's time to wake up. Selected in the 4th round of the 2023 NFL Draft out of Utah, this 5'9" dynamo is proving he's got the heart of a lion and the skills to match. Don't let his size fool you. Phillips plays like he's 6'2", going toe-to-toe with the NFL's biggest receivers and coming out on top. Last season, he racked up a career-high 35 tackles, snagged an interception, forced 2 fumbles, and recovered 1 in just 7 starts. Not bad for a guy who's been waiting in the wings, right? Now, as training camp looms in late July, Phillips is gunning for a starting spot opposite A.J. Terrell. And let me tell you, the buzz around the league is real. NFL insiders are whispering about a breakout season for this 23-year-old. Why? Because Phillips has the tools, sneaky fast hands that swat passes like flies, lateral movement that leaves receivers dizzy, and ball skills that make quarterbacks think twice. At Utah, he was a lockdown machine, 112 tackles, 30 passes defended, and 9 interceptions over 3 seasons. That's not just good, that's elite. But here's where it gets juicy. The Falcons' defense is undergoing a major overhaul under head coach Raheem Morris, with an aggressive new scheme that's all about chaos and disruption. Phillips isn't just a piece of the puzzle, he could be the glue that holds it together. Imagine him and Terrell locking down the secondary, with Jesse Bates III prowling the back end. That's the kind of defense that makes quarterbacks sweat. But can Phillips step up as a full-time starter? Or will the pressure of a revamped defense expose him? The answer lies in camp, and trust me, every snap he takes will be must-watch TV. 3 games that could make or break the season. If Phillips is the spark, the Falcons' 2025 schedule is the kindling. 3 games stand out as make-or-break moments for Atlanta's playoff hopes. Let's break them down, because these matchups are about to set the NFL world on fire. Week 1 versus Tampa Bay, the I-75 rivalry ignites. Picture this, it's Week 1, Mercedes-Benz Stadium is rocking, and the Falcons are facing their arch-rivals, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The I-75 rivalry is always spicy, but this year it's personal. Atlanta swept the Bucs last season and has won 4 of the last 5 matchups, but don't sleep on Tampa, they're hungry for revenge. For Michael Penix Jr., now firmly entrenched as QB1, this is his first full season under center. A win here sets the tone. A loss? Well, since the NFL's expanded playoff format, teams starting 1-2 only make the postseason 25% of the time. No pressure, right? This game isn't just about bragging rights. It's about momentum. A victory sends Falcons fans into the office on Monday with chests puffed out, ready to talk smack. For Penix, it's a chance to prove he's the guy. For Phillips, it's an opportunity to lock down Tampa's receivers and show the league he's ready to shine. This opener is a statement game, and Atlanta needs to come out swinging. Week 5 versus Buffalo, Monday Night Lights. Fast forward to Week 5, and the Falcons are coming off a bye week to face the Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football. If you thought last year's MNF wins against the Eagles and Raiders were electric, wait until you see this. The nation will be watching, and Penix Jr. needs to shake off the ghosts of his 24 incompletions and 2 picks in the 2024 title game loss to Michigan. A strong performance here could silence the doubters and cement Atlanta as a contender. For Phillips, this is a chance to go head-to-head with Buffalo's speedy receivers. His lateral quickness and ball skills will be tested, but if he can hold his own, the Falcons' defense could steal the show. Fun fact, Atlanta has won 7 of their last 8 MNF games. A win here keeps that streak alive and sends a message to the NFL, the Falcons are for real. Week 13 versus Seattle, revenge and redemption. By week 13, the stakes are sky high. The Seattle Seahawks come to town, and this game is all about revenge. Last season, Atlanta's 3 turnovers handed Seattle the win, with DK Metcalf running wild. Good news? Metcalf's not in the picture this time. Bad news? The Falcons can't afford another sloppy performance. A win here could lock up a playoff spot, especially with a favorable December schedule that might let them rest starters against the Saints in Week 18. Phillips will be crucial in this matchup, shutting down Seattle's passing game and giving Penix and the offense room to breathe. A victory here isn't just a W, it's a declaration that Atlanta is ready to compete with the big dogs. As Herm Edwards once said, you play the game to win. This is the game to prove it. The mystery storyline, who's next? Now, here's where things get really interesting. While Phillips and these key games are stealing the headlines, there's another Falcons player lurking in the shadows, ready to make waves. I won't spill the beans just yet, but let's just say this young star could be the X factor that takes Atlanta from playoff hopeful to Super Bowl dark horse. Want a hint? Think speed, versatility, and a chip on their shoulder. Keep your eyes peeled during training camp, because this storyline is about to explode. Drop your guesses in the comments. Who do you think it is? Why this matters to Falcons fans? Falcons fans, you've been through the ringer. From heartbreaking losses to quarterback controversies, it's been a long road. But 2025 feels different. With Phillips stepping up, Penix leading the charge, and a defense ready to wreak havoc, this team has the pieces to make noise. Those 3 games, Tampa, Buffalo, Seattle, aren't just games, they're stepping stones to the postseason. And that mystery player? They could be the spark that ignites it all. So, what do you think? Can Clark Phillips 3 lock down the secondary and become a star? Will Atlanta seize these key games and punch their ticket to the playoffs? And who's the mystery player ready to break out? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this season is about to get wild. Like, subscribe, and let's fly high together. Go Falcons!